Hello.
Welcome to Twinset and Purl's Knitting Podcast, episode 94.
We're getting quite good at
Here
that.
we are.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Jo. We're back in Rachel's kitchen.
Yeah, we're back here.
That's my car there.
Just in case anyone.
Because Rachel's got a new car.
I do.
So her car's parked where I normally park my car, so I'm on the street.
Where you should be.
Yeah, so we are back in Oxfordshire.
Had a wonderful time.
Yeah, we had a wonderful weekend last weekend. We're going to tell you more about that in a bit.
Yeah.
We have, it's a bank holiday on Monday. In the UK, I think
it's Memorial Day.
Memorial Day in America, we call them bank holidays, and I think it originates obviously from when banks were closed. And it's quite good.
It's for like the Queen's birthday and stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I work for a bank, so it's quite nice. I actually have a holiday from the bank. But normally, most people in the UK will know that on a bank holiday, the weather is rubbish. But this bank holiday, it is forecast to be a heat wave.
For the UK.
Yeah, which is about 33 degrees. Which,
in London, I suppose.
Yeah, it won't be quite that warm. It might be 30, 32. But
I'm going to be in my house with my Dyson fan
on. My husband and I have plans to go for walks around the area we live in, because there is a thing called Upfest happening this weekend in Bedminster, which is the graffiti festival.
Banksy.
It's not, well, Banksy is a graffiti artist, but there's lots of graffiti artists in Bedminster. Bedminster is known for its graffiti art. And once a year, or every couple of years, I don't know, I can't remember, they redo the art. So do you remember the Southville shawl and cowl?
Yeah.
That was based on the Greta Thunberg graffiti art. Outside of Aldi, and that's been replaced a couple of times since then. But they hire in all the scaffolding and they do all of the.
You should take photographs of them all. Have like a
but it's all around the area, and people pay to have their shop fronts done, or like the side of their house and stuff.
Brilliant.
It's really cool.
So you do that tomorrow.
Doing that on Monday.
Monday.
Because tomorrow is my husband's training for the Sydney Marathon in August, and tomorrow is a training run.
I don't know why I thought it was in September. Maybe it's because
it's really the end of August.
His birthday's in September.
Yeah.
That's maybe what I was thinking. Anyway, sorry.
So he's training for that, and tomorrow is a big training run. He's on a WhatsApp group with people who are also going to Sydney. And they're discussing how it will be good to run in the heat.
Yeah.
It can't do them any harm. So they're...
Yeah, but August is their winter.
But it'll still be warm-ish.
I was there in May and it was about 25. It's the best time. There must be 2 times in the year when the sea temperature matches the air temperature, because the sea is 3 months behind.
Yeah.
So when I was there, it was 25 and the sea was 25.
Yeah, so he's doing a big training run, which is like 3 hours of
I've been there in May twice.
Oh right.
Because Naomi had a wedding in May, so the British would survive.
Yeah. Particularly in Brisbane, where it's very humid, doesn't it?
It does.
So so he's doing that on
tomorrow
morning, and then Monday we'll go
Saturday
for a walk
again. Can you believe that Flock was a week ago? I don't know, I feel like I've blinked on it.
Well, I always say a certain time of life, the days go slowly and the weeks go quickly. But I've had a very uneventful week.
Yeah.
Lots of knitting done.
I drove over to see my friend who lives near Blenheim, and I drove home from the dealership, but I didn't drive all weekend because I was in Bristol. And then Monday I didn't feel great. I think I was just so tired out by the whole weekend. And then on Tuesday I decided I'm doing it. I'm going over to see her rather than her coming to me, because all through my illness she has been like a steady really good friend who will, at the drop of a hat, will come and take you to chemo or whatever. She's great, and she's a knitter as well. So I took my knitting in my little car and off we went. And I thought I was going a different. I had looked on maps and thought I was going a different way through Woodstock, and then when my car got set to Mini's sat nav, not CarPlay, Apple. So it took me a different way, and it went past the Mini dealership. And oh, you're going home. Excuse me. But yeah, it was fine, and quite enjoyed myself. But then I could, unfortunately, the whole point of getting it was so I could drive myself, really, so I could be more independent about going to the hospital. But the first week, Mark has to drive me because of the sleepiness that occurs. So, but it was really nice. Chemo was good. I chatted out to Maggie's. He dropped me off really early, so I went to Maggie's and had chats with people, and then I went over to chemo, and it did take a long time. I didn't get seen for an hour, so I was like knitting away and blah, blah. And then Mark surprised me and came to pick me up early, because normally when he's busy he does like a rolling stop and I jump in the car. But no, he arrived with chocolate. So good husband day. Yeah. So that was only, and then yesterday we met in Swindon, didn't we?
Yeah. So I had my hair done. Relief.
The roots are covered up.
I was discussing with James that I will have one more, although I don't know if this is going to actually work, but what I wanted to do is going to go to every 4 weeks rather than every 5 weeks, but have the first one on a week when I don't come here, so that...
But next time is 3 weeks.
Yeah, so it's not going to work if we carry on the 2 weeks from there.
So you could do 5 weeks.
I could do 4 weeks and then it wouldn't be...
Yes, true.
So he said he's flexible whenever. But
so we
I was thinking if I fix it so that I don't come, I'd have it done when I don't come here, then it would
come earlier. But yesterday my husband took the day off, so as a surprise, so we decided to meet up in Swindon, have some lunch, do a bit of shopping, and then come back separately.
We got some bargains. Well, I got some bargains.
And and then we were too tired to podcast yesterday, so we're doing it now. But
and it was also quite warm by the time we got back.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's cooler this morning.
We're not wearing our FOs because it is a bit warm for knitwear. But that was a bit nice, easy, simple week. Just to.
And I realised my glasses are going, like, if it's sunny, they've just changed slightly. They react to light.
You got your other ones here?
They're in the other room. If they get really bad, I'll go and swap them. You can still see my eyes, can't you?
You haven't got sunglasses on.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about the new releases. Then we're going to talk about
what we aren't wearing.
What we aren't wearing. And then
FOs.
Yeah. Last time we'd finished these, but we didn't talk about. Yeah, we just had a bonus episode talking about the big flock. We can talk about the Sunday, and then we've got some more acquisitions and some whips.
I might have quite a lot of whips. Oh, so we're going to talk about big flock acquisitions and then acquisitions at the end?
Can do.
Or do all
I don't have any other acquisitions.
Or do all the acquisitions at the end?
Just all the acquisitions at the end.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about, because I went to my class and stuff.
Let's do the usual stuff first, and then.
Okay.
Yeah. So
stop banging your face.
I know it worked last time because I had this here. So Jo had 2 patterns, which we did talk about, I think.
Yeah, we did. So we've got Iris,
and then the big Bristol Fairy samples are with John and Claire. But
I brought this because I wanted to show it with.
Do you want the
Gaia?
I
think we've shown them all together, but I think these 2 go particularly well together. So Iris came out last Friday,
but it's now on the podcast bonus.
Yeah,
and neither of us know which one did it. We can't remember adding it to the podcast bonus, but it's there.
And Gaia, this is Gaia. She is going to be released
on Friday.
Friday.
That's right.
Wrong way around. Friday. So Gaia is...
She's a bit longer and thinner, isn't she?
Maybe.
Not longer in the middle bits. Longer, isn't it? About an inch and a bit.
Yeah. She's more like a scarf than a shawl.
But she's beautiful.
And
And this is Little Grey Girl.
Little Grey Girl high twist sock. In...
The only sock she does. Edmonton?
No, I think it's either Ban...
It's not Bam. Oh, we were just talking.
Amherst.
Amherst.
We
won't put the. Oh, you'll have had it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be in the show notes.
So this is the last of the goddesses in the series.
So you're going to make the ebook, aren't you?
Am I?
Okay, I'm going to make the ebook. It will be an ebook after this one comes out.
So there'll be an introductory offer on this one. Then the ebook will make sure that you don't get
less than.
It won't be
more. It won't be less than the podcast bonus. So you can use the.
Don't know. We're going to work it out. I was thinking we'd make it less than the podcast bonus.
Right.
And then people can use the podcast bonus
on it. No, but people can still use the podcast bonus on the price, on any price we set. So if we do them like...
What I didn't want was the three together to be cheaper than the intros.
No, I would do £1 off each one, £3 off the ebook, off what the price of them is individually, and then people on the podcast can still use the podcast bonus and get extra 20% off.
Would that be better than the intro? If they bought it on the intro offer?
I don't know.
We're going to have to do some maths.
But you can't do the maths. But if you haven't bought them, the ebook is going to be a bargain. Yeah. Because only people who know this will be able to get the bonus. So most people, if they buy the ebook, they'll... Yeah. And then you can also still buy them individually.
But I'm looking forward to seeing this in different yarns because I obviously knit it in this tonal.
What do your testers do?
One person did like a stripy.
Gaia.
Yeah. And one person did variegated, I think. Yeah.
I like in a tonal.
Yeah.
I might do one in that woolly mammoth yarn you bought in blue.
That would be nice. Right, so that's coming Friday.
So look out for the discount.
Yeah. Oh, that's just an FM.
And then the pattern of the pod.
Pattern of the pod is going to be between olive and pine, which is this little shawl that we don't have a sample of. It was designed for Flock Fibre Festival.
The first one.
The first one.
Oh, no, the second one.
The second one.
It was the one in the hotel. We did it somewhere else.
Did we do one for the first one?
Yes.
Can't remember. Anyway.
Pier 62 was for it.
Yeah,
maybe it isn't.
One.
Maybe it isn't.
So it was called Between Olive and Pine because the hotel was between Olive and Pine Street.
For some reason I thought it was outside a venue just the first time. Then they went to a hotel and maybe they stayed at the hotel. I don't know. Maybe
anyway,
complete rubbish.
So it's a main skein and minis, and you pair the minis up through the pattern. And it's got a little different edge stitch.
So like the edge one becomes the first one?
Yeah. Yeah, they're paired up. And then there's like a little textured stitch on the...
It's beautiful.
On the main body. Yeah. So that will be 50% off.
Which was the one that had a bigger... Is that Ruthie? Ruth? Had a wider... band.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so it'll be 50% off until we podcast in 3 weeks' time. So that will go up today.
Yeah, no code needed for that.
Yeah. And
thank you for everyone who bought Pier 62. I don't know whether we should just quickly talk about the knit-alongs. Because I bought my yarn. I haven't started yet because I've cast on my tea that Joe and I are doing together, but I've almost wound all my yarn. So I'm using a kit from Ted Knits UK, and this is my main colour. They don't have, I think they have names if you buy that separately on his website, but the kit didn't have a name. I think it was like A or B. Can you hold that?
Yeah.
And then these are my 2 minis.
And that just glows. Yeah. That's amazing.
So those are my 2 minis that are going to be going up. You know, the Pier 62 that does they're going to be doing that. I'm not sure which one I'm going to have. I think I'll have that one on the outside. Which one do you think?
Oh, I think the other way around.
Have that on the outside. That's what my first thought was, to do that and have that one. Yeah. And I'm currently, in my head, I'm thinking I'm going to do a full size one, a full skein, but no, I am.
You and your blooming minis.
I know, I've kind of...
Are you minied out now?
Well, I've kind of ground to a halt a bit with your Joanne. You'll see how much I've managed to do. I'm supposed to finish it, and I haven't. So, but the Pier 62 knit along starts on Monday, I would say.
I've put the thing up in...
Have you? What did you say? You put the thread up.
I put the thread up in Ravelry.
So there's a thread in Ravelry.
I don't know whether people have joined in.
That Joe's put up. So join the Ravelry group. There's a link in our bio. There's a link down below, and there's a link in our bio on Instagram. And there will be prizes. We haven't picked them at anything yet, but it will probably be 2 skeins to knit another shawl of Joe's.
Doesn't look like I thought I had.
You probably went on and did the podcast bonus thing and thought you'd done that because you went on to Ravelry.
I could have sworn I started a chat thread.
Did you not pin it to the top?
Maybe
I'm going to have to put your glasses on then. Anyway, Joe's going to start a Ravelry thread.
I did.
Maybe
I didn't actually
click.
Yeah, click go.
Well, Joe's going to start a Ravelry thread.
Honestly. Oh, there we go. No, Pier 62 KAL.
Yeah, you need to pin it. You have pinned. Why can't you see that? You pinned it
because it wasn't highlighted. Somebody's picked their yarn.
And what did you say the dates were going to be?
16th of May to the 31st of July.
Oh, right, it's already started then, peeps. So I'm going to cast on next week. Right, when I've cast on the other things. I'm doing test knit for Joe.
And what do I need to do? Pin it to the top?
Yeah. Oh, let me do it for you. You keep talking. Tell them about the test knit. Going ahead.
Oh yeah, so test knit is starting today for the Maureen shawl. I've got mine to show you in a bit. Thank you to everybody who applied to test knit. We had a lot of people, and I didn't pick too many.
So now it's at the top.
Because it's at the top. Because it's a fairly simple pattern.
I think I've cooled down a bit now. My glasses are slipping off my face.
It's a fairly simple pattern, so I didn't want to have too many.
You got the sample, the second one with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my whips.
Okay.
But there are a lot more shawl patterns coming. So,
so keep applying.
Yeah, please keep applying. And I didn't want to put too many people into one test knit. Because if you're on one test knit, you're probably not going to do another test knit. So And
I bought my yarn on the Sunday, so I will show you guys in a bit. And I'm going to cast that on soon.
Yeah.
So my other whips might go by the wayside a bit while I do my tea and the thing. But yeah. So, what did you not wear? What did you wear on Saturday?
I wore on Saturday to Big Flop, but I didn't show. I didn't wear on Sunday, obviously.
And is a lot of knitting FO finished. Well done, Jo. It looked amazing.
So,
you were very coordinated, weren't you, with my burgundy redesign, my dark cherry redesign bag, and your iris.
Yeah.
Show them iris next to it.
So yeah, I wore this as an outfit with a black vest underneath, so you can, because it's fairly sheer.
Oh, I do like the shoulders.
And then
you saw how neat that is. That's a 3 needle bind off. No. Yeah.
yeah, I made sure that I picked up the wrap and turns in a certain way so that they looked
right
neat.
Yeah.
Because they can be a bit.
So
On
you
one side,
added
they can be...
some length, did you, to the sleeve from the pattern, or is that?
No, I didn't follow the pattern at all for the sleeve.
Oh, because there's no ribbing on it.
There is ribbing on the sleeve.
Not on the neck.
Not on the neck. The neck, I modified the neck because on the pattern you pick it up and you knit 8 rounds of stocking stitch.
Yeah. So it rolls.
So it rolls, but I didn't want that. I wanted it to match my cuffs on my.
So this is knitted in
sleeves.
Coast, Holscarn Coast.
And the colour rosewood. And it's a really fine yarn. I've only steamed it, not properly blocked.
I think it would have got bigger.
Yeah.
I didn't really want that.
No.
But it's amazing actually how.
But the lace has come
Because
out
it's
really lovely.
360 metres to 50 grams.
Yeah.
So it's almost lace weight. But when you.
And it's on 4mm needles.
Yeah, when you. It's not as sheer, is it? As
no.
you are a tight knitter.
I am a tight knitter, yes. But the lace is beautiful.
But I think it was perfect.
Yeah. And it was very drapey.
Yeah.
With a
You
very...
enjoyed it, didn't you?
Oh, knitting it, yeah, it was lovely. And
I think you'll wear that a lot. What's
yeah,
that?
just a little bit of black fluff and navy blue fluff. Must be from you somehow. Yeah, so I'm very happy with that. I think it's one of the nicest things I've ever knit.
Would you knit? You're thinking about knitting something without the lace, aren't you?
I've got some black tides, and I'm thinking of just casting on the number of stitches for there.
You decrease throughout the lace.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of casting on that number of stitches, but knitting it that length
with ribbing at the bottom.
Yeah,
that would be lovely. I think. I think you'd wear that a lot.
Maybe making the sleeves slightly longer because they come to there. But yeah, that was perfect for what it was required for.
And I finished my tea, which is...
And this is...
No,
this is Coast as well, is it?
No, this is Tides. Oh, got workmen here. If you can hear anything. They're putting... my husband's got internet in the garage.
How would you compare the two then?
See, I don't think it's particularly... This is 287 metres to 50 grams.
Right.
It's
silk. Definitely thicker.
Yeah, it's cotton silk.
Not wool.
Wool silk,
wool
sorry.
Silk.
Wool silk. A bit, that was an increase.
What size needles?
This is knitted on 4s.
Right. 4mm.
Yeah. I didn't do a gauge swatch or anything. I knitted, this is the Love Pecan modified. I put a crocheted neckband on, which is not in the pattern. And on the somehow on hers, I'm not sure if I in anywhere near a gauge anyway. If you look on the picture, it scoops down really low. I don't think that would have scooped down really low, even if I hadn't put the neckband on. But I didn't want it to be.
Yeah,
I wanted a neckband, and then I did the same on
You wanted a proper crew neck, didn't you?
Yeah, I did the same on the arm cuff band. I'm doing 12 row stripes because the increases were every 12 rows, so it's a free pattern. And
it looks lovely.
Yeah, I do like
those. I wouldn't know whether I would have put those two colours together, but they look really good.
I put them together for a Simon, so I kind of knew that I liked them.
Yeah.
But yeah, normally I would not pick as turquoisey blue, and I would have.
So did they come when they arrived? Were they the colours Were they true to the colours on the
Yes.
website?
Yeah, because that's called Aqua, and that's
Yeah.
Bloom. And I just think I wanted a summer Simon really, but I decided not to go navy because of my, I tried to go against my norm. But yeah, I like it. And
was it comfortable to wear?
It was really lovely to wear.
You weren't hot?
No, and I was thinking I wasn't going to get to wear it.
It wasn't that hot last weekend.
It wasn't, but it was hot in the room.
Yeah.
In Hall A, it was really hot. And that's where I spent most of Saturday, apart from I was in a class all afternoon.
Yeah.
But no, it was fine.
Not getting a cup of coffee that she'd asked me for.
No, I know. And I did it, I think it was, that is 13 inches altogether. I did 12 and a bit because what I wanted to do was match. I did a little bit longer crochet on the bottom. This is linen stitch edging, crochet linen stitch. And
yeah, great.
I like it.
Hopefully it won't be quite so hot through the summer as it is going to be this weekend,
Yeah.
and you get to wear it a lot.
I'm tempted to do a cowl, like in the round. Yeah, tubey thing. But they do sell like little bits of lots of colours, so you can sample the colours. I was tempted to get one of those to do but obviously.
Oh, and just do use it all as that would be cool.
But
how many colours are there?
I don't know, but you pick. It's like the reds or the.
Oh,
so you get
that would be really nice.
I think it would be, yeah. So I'm thinking about that, but then you have to buy some more cones or something to make it worthwhile. But
I've still got half a cone left of this.
Yeah,
you can see where it rubbed or pilled a little bit.
Yeah, it does somehow that. And I found that it's actually a little bit prickly if you get hot.
Yeah, no, I wasn't that hot then.
You don't.
I don't get hot.
You're not hot. That's me. You are.
The Pandora bracelet.
All right.
So don't get distracted. No. Come on.
So that's you haven't got your iPhones, have you?
Oh, no.
So this was my goal, was to finish these. So the last time I showed it to you, I'd done that much of the leg, and we decided that it was going to be an ankle sock rather than so you can wear them with your trainers or something, and it would
be
sparkly. So I finished the first one, and I finished in true Rachel fashion. I haven't kitchen at the toe, but I finished the second one. So I'm planning for these. Probably they're going to come out the weekend that we podcast next. I'm going to try my hardest to do a neck thing as well, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. It may just be the socks this year. Or maybe a bit later that the other thing comes out. But the money will go to Myeloma anyway. So these are the Shimmering Beautiful socks, and I was going to show you this. I've made this to go on the photograph because it's a Taylor Swift lyric. So I've made a bracelet that says a friendship bracelet that says Shimmering Beautiful, and it will go. And then I'm going to do Joseph. I didn't even think about it. I was going to put Twinset and Purl in font, but I'm going to do one for Twinset and Purl, and they can be So, you can't see what I was doing now. So they're going to be somehow. I'm going to do a picture with.
Cute.
I might even do a mirror ball one because that's the song it comes from. So,
they're really cute.
and I showed it in our group chat, and Caroline said she was humming mirror ball. Oh, cute. So yeah, so those are.
I think it would make a beautiful cowl. I think you need to do
a cowl rather than a short scarf because it's easy to do in the round.
Yeah.
I'll do it then.
I think it's cute.
I'll do it a peachy because it'll be on bigger needles.
Yeah, and cushier yarn and that.
It's the merino sock. It's the yarn I got for for the neck thing is Bird Street. So yeah, that's acquisition.
Oh right. What's next then?
Next is whips. I think. Right, so that's already been talked about. I've got a whole thing in an acquisition. So I'm just going to. This wasn't anything to do with big flots, so I'll just show them. So I purchased this big. It doesn't look that big. But it's next to a number 9. It looks really big. It's a number 10 redesigned bag in dark cherry, and it's amazing. It's got all my whips in it, nearly.
Wow. All mine are were in here. My Ho-He garden shrub.
Yeah. So unfortunately,
There's a whole load of stuff in the bottom.
my shorty socks and my Panola pink, I haven't done
I've got
anything
a pair
on.
of glasses here if these are getting annoying.
It's only annoying to
getting
you.
annoying?
It's only annoying to you.
Okay.
You can change them if you want. Mine have got a tint on.
Right.
And
okay.
they've got condensation. Take them off again. So oh, I like that though. Is that from the Isle of Man?
Yeah.
Pretty pretty, isn't it? That's Manx. What yarn?
It's really cool. If you ever go to the Isle of Man, you need to go to this little shop because he's got a weaving loom, hasn't he, in the shop?
Yeah.
It's really interesting to see.
He's got an old one that works. He said that when we were there was still working the best.
Yeah.
So
Victorian.
how many whips have you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and Crochet Corner.
Ooh.
Crochet Corner is just about back, not really.
Well, you also. Oh yes, you have done it. I was going to say one of it. You've not crocheted on it yet.
No, I've done a bit of it though. You'll see. So I'm going to show you an old whip.
Ooh.
Or do you want to go first actually? Because you've got.
So
I just said 2 of my whips from last time I haven't done anything on, which is bad, but.
I hadn't done anything on this until last night, but I've done a bit more of the foot, and the colours are coming through.
Yeah,
and
nice.
I think this might be my favourite colour.
So when's your friend coming to stay?
Next weekend. I think I've got too much other stuff to do, but we're hoping to go to Scotland in July. So that's my aim, is to have this pair finished for her for when we go up and visit in July.
They're beautiful.
This is the.
What's that needle?
That's.
Did you not like it?
No, I bought it to do the heel flap.
Oh right.
And then ended up using something else.
Flexi flips.
They're not flexi flips, are they?
And Crazy Trio.
Yeah. Two of a Crazy Trio. Random. So yeah, this is the Katia concept, or concept by Katia. Symmetric socks
Rainbow.
and more rainbow. And it basically you get.
Well, you started with the navy, so you're getting quite close to the.
So you get 2 socks. Symmetrical socks.
As
in the
it's
thing.
in the name.
Yeah. And this is colourway 51.
Yeah.
And it's lovely. And I think stripes are the way to go.
We didn't say what this was.
Oh, go on then.
Just quickly. This is Sea Anemones at Amble by Mamie Florrie. And the sequins, I think it's 34, but it's been in the show notes before, but Joe will make it in the show notes.
And they're from Lang. The sweet sequins, aren't they?
Yes, Lang Paillettes.
So I decided to start with the blue, because it's like a really nice grey blue. And I think my friend will like that. So, because when you're she wears them in walking boots, and that's the bit you see, isn't it? Rather than the brown.
Well, I think they're cute because if you wore them with Birkenstocks, that's what you'd see.
Yeah.
And if you wear them with shoes or trainers, that's the bit you'd see. So.
Yeah. So last night I did the foot. I started the foot.
And Jo she started knitting them on my sock needles, 2.5, and she's a tight knitter, so she went up to a 2.75 and
I enjoy it so much more.
Yeah, so if you're a tight knitter and you can't get on with the short circulars, 9-inch circulars, it might be worth going up a needle size. So that
you also have to knit less rows. Because I was having to knit so many more rows on a 2.5. And this is in a little bag that Rachel gave me it says Shoot for the Stars. And last night, what were we talking about? It went really well. We thought the colours went well with this bag. Yeah. And we were like, let me out of the little bag.
I'm going on a holiday to the big bag.
To the big bag. But she's not. She's staying in there.
Let's talk about socks.
Let's talk about socks, baby.
So I'm using
we can't
this
sing. We shouldn't try.
This beautiful. They used to make us when we were little. Christmas. They used to make us sing Away in a Manger at the top of the church, and we were awful. But even then, when we were 5, we knew it. This is by a lady called Lovely Lydia, and I've looked into her shop. Nice things. Liberty inside. This was bought for me by my lovely friend Maggie.
And look what you've got on the zip.
I know. I've got 2 twin progress keepers.
How did you get 2?
You gave me what was left on that hook, that thing.
Oh right. I think they were meant to go into prizes.
Well, that can happen. They're on there. They're not being used. They haven't been used, people. So I have done a bit more on this one. This is my bag I took to chemo. So I'm onto the foot on this month's vanilla sock. First one though. Better get shifty on.
And this is the cotton one.
No.
That really feels like it's got some
it's
cotton in it.
It's called Soft Spin.
Oh right.
It's Rico Soft Spin. It'll be in the show notes from last week, so Jo will copy it into this week's show notes. And episode 93, sorry, not last week. And it's lovely. It's a little bit, you have to be a little bit careful because it's like singles. It's got nylon in it. I knitted a yellow pair. It was a yellow colour.
Oh right.
And I've got
yellowy pink.
Yeah, and I've got one more.
And you've got a needles and
notions. That was given out in Unravel. On Sarah. Yes. So I've still got to do. I've got to get a shift on. I haven't really been doing much knitting. And because I do 30 minutes on so many things, at the end of the night I was supposed to be doing these ones. I don't want to knit a pattern, but I thought I've already knitted on those. What shall I do? So I cast on new things. Isn't that ridiculous?
I think so, yes.
So the other sock
says the woman who's got 7 whips.
So I finished. Well, I had 2 in a bag. I didn't realise 2 in one bag.
Well, I've cast 3 things on.
I finished the first one, which I think I showed last. So I've cast on the second one and done.
They are beautiful.
I think I'd done a little bit of this one last time. So this is creative.
Can I have the leftovers?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's all right. I'll buy some from her.
I was thinking that it would be lovely in like a mini Simon. You probably get 2 mini Simons out of the leftovers.
Do you know what it would go nicely with? What? The leftovers from my big iris. In that.
Oh, so one's sparkle and one's not. So this is called Mountain Lake. I think I bought Mountain Lake twice.
Mini Alexander.
Oh, you can do that. I think I bought the Mountain Lake in sparkle and non-sparkle because I love the colour so much. And it's got this lace pattern on the front that is supposed to be a nod to Lady Violet's underwear that she wears for her tea party in the boudoir. If you don't watch Bridgerton, just enjoy a beautiful sock. So we were going with the fact that they may look like teacups rather than boob cups. But so this is going to be the next, after the Myeloma socks, this is the next pattern that will come and
Is anybody knitting that at the moment?
no, I haven't written the pattern yet.
Oh, right, okay.
It's going to be a while. And that is why I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to design the last Marcus I was going to do. I might do.
Bring him out for Christmas.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to, is it Curated Yarn? That gave me the yarn. And see just let her know what I'm thinking. Because I wasn't very good about releasing the Benedict and Sophie socks with her involved. Because I don't really do that as a rule. But I should have, so. Yes.
So, this is just my mohair square. And it's in a one-of-a-kind mohair from Botanical
Have you got
Yarn.
both of them here?
No. So I've started decreases. Did I show this before with the decreases?
No, you did the decreases, I think, last weekend you were starting.
Yeah, so I've started the decreases.
Let's just show them the...
Oh, sorry. I was getting a bit
Show them
confused then.
The length of it.
So it's going to need to be blocked
Yeah,
into a
square.
Into a
And
square.
then but it's the diagonal that goes around your neck.
Yeah. So this is,
So what's the diagonal of a 22 inch?
it's 21 inches.
Oh, right, yeah.
And we worked out it was like 29 inches,
Right.
didn't we? We did Pythagoras'
This is
theorem. There was like you have to manipulate the equation. Right, that's the wrong side we're showing them.
I know. We are... Oh! Jo's a mathematician, by the way, if you didn't know. She's got 2 maths degrees. Sometimes you won't wonder.
I can't do mental arithmetic, but I can do...
Remember in America?
Yes. I can't do mental arithmetic,
There was 2 of you then.
but I can do algebra, which is the important thing. And I have a computer that does all the difficult stuff.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Jo.
Yeah, this yarn is gorgeous, isn't it? My needle isn't quite long enough to show it
No.
spread out.
I'm a bit worried about this side.
Oh
no, I'll hold
right,
on to that.
but so I'm going to put the pattern in the show notes the week I finish it.
Yeah.
So probably next time we get together. But I think I've managed to do this. So this is the increases,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the decreases, and I think I've managed to make them look
The same.
exactly the same. So it's going to be a really nicely finished little square.
Brilliant.
I mean, I don't think it actually, if you were to
It's
fold it along that diagonal, I don't think you even need to make it a square. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it needs to be a shell. It needs to be
Yeah.
a triangle.
Yeah.
So as long as the
ends fit. The
Yeah.
square at the start of the...
decreases measure the same as the
Yeah.
increases, you're okay.
Yeah, beautiful.
And that's going to be there and then tied. So now
Or
it's
you need a toggle.
has to be said that
Woggle.
the decreases back are taking longer than the increases felt going.
Yeah.
But I am enjoying it, and the yarn is just
Mm-hmm. It is
it's
beautiful.
all the things that I like.
Yeah. It looks like pressed like fabric you've pressed flowers onto.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that blocking it will kind of tame it a little bit. It's giving it a good steam. But yeah, I've got a stripy one on the needles which I haven't done anything on.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also cast on a third one because this is on a 3.5 millimeter,
Oh, right.
and
I thought it was a 3.
Yeah, I thought it was a 3 as well, but numbers had smudged on the other needle I was using. So the stripy one is on a 2.75 and the third one that I've cast on is on a 3mm, and I'm just going to see which which tension I like.
So at Big Flock I bought some mohair to start one, and Jo took all the yarn with her.
Well, no, it was at my house, wasn't it? So, and you were getting the train home. So
you took it all to your house. Yeah, because I didn't want to carry stuff on the train, and I wanted you to wind it for me, but you haven't. So. I guess I'll be winding that myself.
Why I wind? Do you want me to take it back with me now? Because you won't be starting it.
Because I started another one.
Yeah, so I can take it back and wind it.
I'm going to show them the bag first. Because
Jesus, woman, how many skeins of yarn did you want me to wind?
All of it. All of it. This. I'll show you this.
No, I have to show my bag too.
Okay.
This, I was watching YouTube the other day and it came up with our episode 20.
Yeah.
And I was knitting out of this bag in episode 20.
Aww.
And it's a little grey girl bag.
So's mine.
With flamingos on it. And I remember in episode 20 I say, this is one of my favourite things because it reminds me of my mum because she loved flamingos. She didn't like pineapples quite so much, but she loved flamingos.
Well, mine is a bit...
I think Mum would have loved that.
Yeah, and it kind of reminds me, it's got figs, and I think they're oranges or pomegranates, but...
Where's the fig? That's a pomegranate.
That's a pomegranate.
I think that's a pomegranate.
For some reason I thought that was a fig.
Oh, maybe it is a fig.
People? Anyway, this is perfection next to what I cast on. Instead of... I didn't have mohair. I just got something that was already a ball. So I got this fine, it's got Debbie Bliss Rialto lace. And I've only just started, but it's beautiful. It is part of the Stitch Red collection, and it's colourway 34. It's burnt orange. And I'm knitting it on 2.5 millimetre needles. So if you just hold the little tip down for me, you can see. And that's about, I don't know, an hour's knitting. It's going to take me a while, but I think when it's blocked,
it's gorgeous.
It's going to be beautiful fabric. And I was chatting to Maggie this week, and I was like, I love it so much. Do you think I can knit a cardigan? A lace fit cardigan.
Of course you can. You can knit whatever you want, but it's just going to take you forever. If you ever wear it, it'll be...
I know. It's just lovely. Is it going to block?
Hopefully.
I meant to steam it to see before the podcast, but by next time I'll have done a bit more.
The other thing I was thinking was if you got halfway and you
could just cast off.
You could just cast off.
Yeah. A bit like a Musselburgh. That's lovely, isn't it?
And I think
That's beautiful.
that would be lovely in the in-between seasons.
Yeah.
Just a little thing around your neck.
And I think it's...
I mean, I know it's going to take you a lot of man hours to do it, but in the shops, they're really expensive.
And it is 100% wool, but I think it's merino. It's made in Italy. Yeah, extra fine merino superwash.
So you're on the smallest gauge that we're doing.
Yeah.
Although your 2.5 is probably the same as mine, 2.75.
Yeah. But I've got this is my Musselburgh hat needle. And so I just had it, so I thought, well, it's actually the needle I was doing magic loop on.
Well, can you tell me how many stitches you end up with on a Musselburgh hat? For your gauge?
It's around about 200, I think.
So you'll have less stitches. I think I had 148 or something, which, because of all my shawls,
less than 100.
around about 100, 110. it seems like a lot of stitches on that little square.
Yeah. Right, what am I next?
So this is Maureen
Living in a
myeloma.
I've got
Twinset
mine for the
Purl.
next one I'm going to talk about.
Twinset Purl myeloma. This is, I'm knitting this out of Urban Purl high twist merino silk. I think it is. There's the ball band.
Oh. Sound tight. Hang on. Hang on a minute.
Hang on a minute. And the colourway is Dido Intense.
We love
Layla. You'll be able to tell I
She
love.
probably doesn't watch this, but
You'll be able to tell I love Layla when we go into acquisitions.
excuse me. Luxe high twist sock, 80% superwash merino, 20% silk, 365 meters to 100 grams.
And
Do you want that just in there?
yeah. I'm striking it because I think one
A little bit
is
lighter.
a little bit lighter than the other one.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm going to be casting out. This is thicker.
Ah.
Feels thicker than the other one. Was this one
No.
the high twist?
No, the other one was just BFL.
Mm.
The other one is definitely more rustic and definitely more manly colours.
Yeah. Give it to a man in your life.
I was wondering about giving it to Dad.
Oh, he'd love it.
He could wear a Maureen shawl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he rang me up this week, and he's got he's had heart failure for a long time. He's got low pulse, and they've put a recording thing on for 2 days.
This is funny.
And he said to me, I don't know what they're going to think. I've been listening to the same radio station all day. They're going to be really bored. I said, Dad, they're not recording your life. They're recording your heart. The electrical activity of your heart. Oh, I was worried that they...
Silly old
I
man.
know. So, I think it's the recording part, telling him it's being recorded.
So this this is the Maureen. This is named after our mum. She
was the best, Mum.
was the best. At the beginning of my patterns, I write a bit of a blurb about the person because it's usually named after somebody and whatever. And I was really struggling to write without getting upset because she passed away in January 1999.
So 27 years.
Yeah. So in January 2027, we will have had half of our lives without her.
Yeah, we'll have been alive as long.
So anyway, the first colour, I got a picture of the first one because I took some pictures to put on the thing. And most people who watch this will have already seen it. But this was the first one, which will be the one I'm going to give to my dad. Oh, come on. What's it doing?
Funny you didn't give him Cecil.
What's it doing? No, Cecil's mine.
That'd be lovely.
And I wanted to knit a version.
That was Black Elephant, wasn't it?
That was Black Elephant, yeah.
2 different colours.
In 2 one-of-a-kinds, which I'd mistakenly thought were the same, and they weren't.
Excuse me.
But anyway, so this is much more a mum colour.
Mm-hmm.
She loved apricot and flamingos and all of that, and I think this is very her.
A lipstick.
Yeah.
Lipstick.
So, and nail polish actually.
But we laugh about her all. She was so funny, and she was very tall. She was 6 foot tall, but she was quite. She always used to think her shoulders were quite nice, so she always used to put shoulder pads in.
And sometimes she had a jacket that already had shoulder pads,
Yeah.
but she put a second set of shoulder pads in.
And one time we went out for dinner, and one of the shoulder pads just slipped down and was over. I was looking at her like, one of your boobs looks bigger than the other one, and one of your shoulders looks bigger. Anyway, she was amazing.
So I was wearing
you were wearing
in
a
the
jacket.
week I was wearing a jacket with shoulder pads. I was like, I'm channeling Mum.
Your inner mum. Jo is so like her.
Did I? There's the picture I took of you.
That's Bella smiling.
Yeah, that was me channeling my mum. Anyway, yeah. So this is in testing. It starts today. Everybody's been picking their yarn, and we've had some beautiful.
I'm not swatching.
Beautiful
just to let
colours.
you know.
Okay, fine.
I'm the.
Well, I hope you don't run out of yarn.
I know, and I'm the.
But your yarn has got a lot more on it than this has,
and
so you should be fine.
I'm like an add-on tester because I probably won't finish in time either.
So,
but there's no judgment here.
Yeah. So the test runs until the beginning of July.
Yeah.
And then the pattern will be out very shortly after.
And
that.
Jo was overwhelmed, weren't you, with the number of tests?
Yeah.
Offers,
So
testing it. So she already said that, but
and there's people will see a couple of new designs that will be coming up. So there will be more testers required. Yeah. So
and now we go from Maureen to Joanna. Ooh, also in a myeloma. In a Maggie.
Oh, Maggie's bag. Yeah,
this one arrived with a bit of a dirty mark, so it's my one.
Oh right.
I didn't complain because I'm British.
They've also been amazing.
They have been amazing. So this was the one that I knitted.
Any news on the other ones? When are they coming?
No, I haven't seen when the date is. I'll check because it was a while since I ordered them. So I persuaded Amy to let me knit her a sample of the mini Simon, which you didn't ever see because
we showed a picture, didn't we?
So these are the yarns that she sent, and this was
Yago
scooters at the Arc de Triomphe, and this is lilac coats on the Paris Metro in alpaca fluff.
Oh, that's gorgeous. And you reckon you've got enough to knit another 2 more?
Yeah. So I'm
if not more than that.
Yeah.
That
So
like
I need to knit myself a Simon.
Yeah.
Mini Simon, and this is the Joanna. That's the right side. So I had got to. I think I was in the middle last time, and I finished the middle. I finished the first set of decreases, so I'm on the last section really now.
And you can see what a difference the twist
makes. Yeah, it's amazing. But it's so much bigger than a mini Simon because it's not garter.
Yeah.
So I got fluff on my lips.
So you did less in the middle.
I did the Lizzie. These are the Lizzie numbers.
Right.
Exactly. Because it's a 2-row or 4-row really repeat. Yeah, and that's what Lizzie is actually. So I've got my unwrapped yarn gingerbread man showing the right side, but he's also showing the middle, and a Twinset and Purl Progress Keeper, and I think it's a green and glass. Are you sure? Did you make that?
I'll be able to tell. I think it looks like something I would have done with that end.
I've got a set of them though.
Oh, right, maybe not. Well, I don't know, sometimes I make you a set.
I think I vaguely remember getting them from her.
Yeah.
Can't remember her name, but she's lovely. Might watch. So, yeah. So, odd. Just ones that I found. So, yeah, so Joanna is obviously not going to be needed to be worn anytime soon. So, I'm just pootling along. She is rather lovely. I'm just pootling along with her. It's making me want to cast on the one I've had wound up for the full size one for a long time. It's
a nice pattern, isn't it?
It is. It's almost as joyful as Simon. I have to say, Simon is peak joy. This is joyful. I think the yarn, the fluff makes it joyful. and the fact that this is my
sorry,
colour du
but
jour.
you are going to enjoy Maureen without
I
fluff.
am, yes. I'm going to enjoy Maureen without fluff. So,
one of the testers is going to do a striped Maureen. So we will,
yeah. But no, I have enjoyed it. I've just been doing other
yeah
things.
And as you say, there's no
So I wanted
urgency
to
over
get,
that.
I obviously wanted to get some socks. I thought I wanted to get some socks off the needles, but I did finish one pair, and I've nearly finished the. I've nearly finished the everyone drinks tea socks, so
Yeah.
that's good. I've got 2 more wildflowers and one more thing.
So I've done a little bit of this.
Sorry, everybody.
A very little bit. This is going to be called the Fiona.
Is this the next one?
No,
No.
I think the next one's going to have to be the newest one, which I'll show you in a sec. But I have written the pattern.
And you did make these?
No, they're from Lilliput
Oh, right.
White.
Perfect, aren't they? For it.
And my little fish from the raw wool company.
Is that showing where you got to? So
No,
you've done that much since last time?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so. So it's hardly anything, but you'll see why in a sec.
This is lovely.
Yeah, it is beautiful, isn't it? So this is Regia
Oh yeah.
Yak and Freedom from Fruitful Fusion. Colourway is Freedom. That was her. She did a yarch where she gave the profit to
Gaza.
Was it Gaza? Anyway, it was either an earthquake or Gaza.
Oh yeah.
Probably Gaza for Freedom. And it works just so lovely together. Lovely. I don't know what I was trying to say.
It's lovely together.
Yeah.
It works beautifully together.
But I think also I've done it a way round that people would expect me to do that as the kind of like background and that as the clusters.
Yeah.
But it actually, I've done it the other way round and I think really like it.
Yeah. The back's nice as well.
Yeah. So this one will be coming. So I'm hoping to get the shawl of Beth's design ready for testing at the first week of June, and then this one will probably come towards the middle to end of June for testing. So hopefully Maureen, any teething problems will have gone through those before we start that one. Then and the same, so we can just and I know when you have jumpers to test, you have to have somebody testing every size. Whereas with a shawl, when you've got, you could have 4 or 5 testers, and it's fine. You don't need to have so many. But so if you fancy testing this, it will be coming up in probably about 4 weeks' time.
You'll be running 3 test knits at the same time.
That's my plan. Right, and that got upgraded into the River Knits bag. What came out of there?
Tegna?
The Tegna was in there for a bit. Berglieb.
Tegna wasn't in there because of the cone.
Neither was Berglieb.
Berglieb was in it for a
Was
bit.
it? Berglieb's gone up to...
It's not on a cone.
No, it's got a massive thing. That's now in...
Number 10?
No. I think it was Mamie.
Big Iris was in there.
Yes, Big Iris was in there.
Big girl Iris.
Oh, that's got to come out at some point.
Oh, a minute. So, I've got my yarn for that already.
Right, do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got one more. Well, I've got that's a new design, but this is a bit of a surprise.
Okay, go on then. Do you want to do that now? Or do you
Yes, guess what might be in there?
Socks. Simon. Alexander. Simon, what yarn's this?
That's
Oh, there's Zowable cones.
the Zower ball, cotton Zower
Wound
balls.
into
Oh my God,
cakes.
I'm halfway through a row.
How bad is that, podcaster?
So, I
Absolutely
bought.
loads of
I
it.
know, and I could have finished that blooming Fiona if I'd done that rather than this.
When did you do this?
So
Last week.
yeah,
Started it last
yeah.
week. Oh, it's gorgeous, Jo.
I'd bought the 2 skeins from, or Bird Street gifted me the 2 skeins to knit the alpaca, Simon, and I thought, I want that Zowerball one that I planned.
They bought that in Faversham.
Yeah, when was that? Last year? Was that last year? Year before?
Year before.
Yeah. And I went through, I had to hunt through the stash to find it. But isn't it, I don't know if you can see it so much on the screen how, so there, it's 2 Zowerballs.
The tonal ones, aren't they?
Yeah, they're cotton, 100% cotton. I've got the ball band.
Are they called Zowerballs?
I don't know what they're called, to be fair.
Yeah.
Cotton ball, it's called.
Right.
And that's the picture for that one, which I don't
For the
believe.
pink, for the back.
Yeah.
And it looks like this. Looks
And
like what you've knitted.
yeah. I'll dig out the other one.
There are some lighter bits.
Yeah, but I don't believe it looks like that.
No.
And then this one
So that's number.
looks like that, which it does. Look, that one looks more like that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you can get these anymore, to be honest.
oh right, it's Fabo the number, the colourway. Yeah, that one is 2271. What's that number? That was that name say.
Schwarz Arbiter.
And then that is 2346 Rosarium. Rosarium.
That does not look like that, does it? Although you've got quite a lot of grey to come.
Yeah.
So it looks pink.
Yeah.
Drop brown.
But I'm loving the
That's gorgeous.
result, and it's like really nice weight and
It's beautiful yarn, isn't it? I knitted my tea out of one of my teas out of that.
yeah. Oh, and it's on my very
because I've been
expensive needles from Rhinebeck,
Is it?
and I'm actually enjoying it.
So good on cotton.
Yeah.
This is.
But look at that, how it looks really.
Because I've been looking for to buy 2 balls to knit another tea, and nowhere has 2 balls.
I've got
the same.
2 beige balls if
Have
you
you?
want them.
Can I have them?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got them to knit a Summer Morris, but you can have them if you want.
Have you not got a Summer Morris?
No, but I'm sure I can find something else to knit a Morris in. A Summer Morris.
Yeah.
I've also got 2 balls of that King Cole bamboo cotton I can knit a Morris in.
That'd be nice.
So they're like a tonal beige.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
So it's not like
deliberation behind the shawl.
your
It's got colours. It's not like
yeah.
that.
So was that the same?
No, I think they're the Zowable
Cotton.
Oh,
right. Yeah. So this is just called cotton ball.
Because I looked, there's a lady she's called Anakin Alice. She has Yarn Shop, and she's put her Zyberballs on sale, but on the cotton one, she only got 1 of each colourway.
Oh.
So it would be fine to do this kind of thing. I'm sure they'd look good, but yeah. It's obviously not meant to be because I've got...
But this is all I've wanted to knit on, and I keep doing it and feeling really guilty because literally if I could have finished the scrappy Fiona if I'd done that.
Well, now you know what to do next week.
Yeah.
But
Finish the row.
And why do I think it's living in there? Why would I have looked at that and thought...
I don't know, but it's
Show them the Highland Cube.
it's a nice, it goes, isn't it?
I bought Jo this bag so she would give me the rabbit the hare one. Because it's always out of stock.
We've got the Highland Coos in a sunset somewhere in Scotland. Or with autumn hedge behind them or something.
Yeah.
Beach hedge. Yeah.
Right.
So I've been loving it.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I finished halfway through a row.
I think that was the problem with me doing that at Summer Simon. It needs to be 4-ply yarn, it needs to be proper.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Because I knit one in was that in?
How many have you knitted in there?
I've got a cotton E one, which is
it Isaiah?
tan and pale blue.
Is it Isaiah?
No, I think it was
either knitting for Olive.
No, was it the King Cole Bamboo?
No, I think it was Concept.
Oh, it
Cashmere,
was, yeah.
Cotton, cash
Cotton.
cotton.
And
Dear.
and
do you know how many
it's
you knitted?
Simon's.
Yeah.
Not as many as you. I knit 2 for the one with mohair, one without mohair. 3. I think I probably only knit. I've got one that's on the needle still, the grey one, the low contrast. Then I've knit the pink and yellow small one.
Did I knit the one for Bird Street?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm absolutely loving it.
Yes.
It's reminded me why I love Simon so much. Right, so then we've got our...
So we both cast on this week our wildflower tees because we'd finished our other tops. Mine's huge. I did gauge swatch.
Yeah,
I don't know where
we
it's gone.
decided. So the pattern says, I've got a picture of the Pier. Not the best, but
It's Tiffany Lynn pattern.
and you can see it's got this lacy top section on the front, and the back is and the the shoulders are garter.
Yeah.
For doing the short rows in, and this pattern says where are we? Sizes. Designed to fit with 5 to 7 inches of positive ease for a relaxed fit. And the options are...
I don't think hers looks relaxed fit at all.
No, I don't think it looks like it's got 5 to 7 inches
Looks like
of
it's
positive
right up
ease.
under her armpits.
Yeah. Well, I've got a 42-inch bust. So the options for me, I think, would be size 4, which is 46 inches, which would only give me 4 inches of positive ease, or 50, which gives me 8.
Yeah.
So it's neither, not 5 or 7.
No.
So I've gone for the size 5,
Yeah.
the 50 inches, because I think more's better. Even though her picture looks like it doesn't have 5 to 7 inches positive ease. So, and then you've gone for the size 6, which is 54, which you've got a 45 inch, 46 inch.
45, no, 45, yeah.
So you're getting 9 inches
inches.
and I'm getting 8 inches.
Mine's pretty huge.
Yeah.
I was trying to work out from the number of stitches on the body compared to my...
Yeah, because I'm also knitting on it compared to that, because I'm also knitting on, it's the same needle I knit the Tegna on. Yeah, it is quite.
So this is, I'm using this yarn. I changed from what I showed you, I think. What's I going to knit it in? Oh, my cotton, a cotton 4-ply from Woolly Knit, not...
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
cone. A cone.
Yeah, then I realised I had this kind of like
Marl,
purpley
yeah.
heathered.
Heathered is what.
And
I'm
this
thinking.
is the same composition as Coast, but it's from...
Oh, a German. I've got
It's
some
in my
pink.
book. Oh,
Okay.
I didn't bring, I moved it out of its... where did that
What,
go
you moved
then?
your book?
No, I moved this. I don't bring the book with me when I come here. Thank you. I moved this out of the other thing so that I could have it all in this. But it'll be in the show notes. I bought it from
But
Beautiful...
it comes in these little nice
I
wound up
bought it
cakes,
from
doesn't
Beautiful Knitters. but it's exactly the same composition as Coast.
Shall I look it up on Beautiful Knitters? Do they still have
It's
it?
Hartigan. Organic wool cotton or something like that. So yeah, so it's quite. I can talk. I think you can pay pattern, but you cast on 3 provisional cast-ons for the shoulders and the back of the neck.
That one, 100 garn.
Yeah. Oh, they do a sock. I've used some of that actually. I think the aloe sock.
She doesn't look like they've got it in stock.
No. So yeah, so it's organic wool cotton or something like that. It's called. And I think I have got 4 or 5 of these. They are 350 meters to 50 grams.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I did my swatches in that other bag as well. So I did a swatch, proper one, and I was getting 1 stitch less for 10 centimeters, which means it's going to be bigger. So I did a size 6. That's what made me decide to.
Right.
I should have done bigger size. Because I would have had 5 inches of positive ease on a 50. I think I wanted it to look a bit like your Tegna.
Yeah.
So it does look huge.
Oh, you're using the same needle as me.
So I've done the
It's
short
a lovely
version,
colour.
and then I've started doing this. You just do stocking stitch till you get to the armhole, and then you pick up from there and do the pattern.
Yeah, you do a
down.
provisional cast on. It's quite clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
You do it in sections so that.
I'm just talking about that while you were looking.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
Apologies.
So then, yeah. But this is what I wanted. I had to stop myself doing any more because I was like, I could just do that.
Yeah.
And
So I cast mine on yesterday morning
I'm tempted actually to put it in this bag
because I wanted to get started, and I bought this. This is some yarn that I bought last weekend from the knitting shed.
Yeah.
The colourway is Speckled Egg, and it's quite spring, I think.
I thought it looked
spring,
quite
spring or autumn,
like a botanic. It looks because it's got blues
and pinks and apricot and all sorts of rust and
yeah, it's lovely.
oh, that was a good shot there.
Cover my face.
Yeah. No, whether your face is in it or not, it's a great shot. It's beautiful yarn. It is linen, merino linen.
Hold it up again because it's pink, yellow, cream. Our colours we.
Oh yeah. It is. Oh no, silky singles. 70%. I thought it was linen. I kept thinking there was linen bits in it. 70% superwash merino and 30% silk.
Oh, you use different colours for your different bits.
Yeah, I just
thought you might get confused between your shoulders and your
neck. Yeah, so I am just about 6 rows behind Rachel on my.
And I gave her some needle stoppers.
Yeah, and I'm getting yours. Mine isn't obviously as sheer as yours because my yarn's a bit thicker.
It's nice. Did you do a swatch?
No.
We're not teaching people good practice here.
No.
Well, I am because I did a swatch.
Oh. So yeah, really enjoying it. I'm intrigued whether I'm going to get row gauge.
Yeah. But I just think it's so easy.
Yeah.
The worst thing would be if your row gauge was less.
Yeah.
And the lace came down over here.
Yeah.
That's what you wouldn't want.
And it's the lace is a 2-row repeat, so you can easily add
a bit more if you wanted to.
Yeah. Because she does tell you the number of rows rather, but I think you also have you know from the schema what the measurement needs roughly to be, don't
And
you?
hers is incredibly cropped,
Yeah.
which is not something that's flattering on most 55-year-olds.
No.
Especially chubby ones like us.
Well, I haven't decided whether I want to wear it with a dress.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So
not an option for me. I'm not really that kind of dresser.
I'll make a decision when I get there. And also,
I think I want it to be the same length.
Yeah, it might be that if I can get it out of 2 skeins and I'm happy with the length,
you'll do that.
I'll do that because I'd rather have another. I've
Yeah,
got 3
start
skeins,
again.
but I'd rather have a skein
Yeah.
for use for something else.
Exactly. Very good.
Yes, liking it.
Yeah.
So that's also
That's just the knit along. That's not knit along. That's a sister.
yeah. And if you want to join in,
Feel free.
feel free.
And should post the pictures on the.
There'll be prizes for the Pier 62, but there won't be.
But if you want to show your wildflowers, just show it in what you're knitting that's not T&P whip list.
Yeah.
And we can.
Or tag us on it in Instagram when you if you show your
I think we need to
progress.
post a bit more about what we're doing.
Yeah. My plan is to take a picture of my haul from
Yeah.
Big Flock and put it on Instagram.
You've
and maybe
wound some of
Facebook.
mine.
Yeah.
I've got one thing to show that's 2 acquisitions from last weekend. And my other
Okay.
stuff. Then my.
And then we'll do the giveaway before acquisitions.
When are you showing that then?
Well, I can show it now if you want. Or
Shall I
after
just
you've
quickly
done
show
that.
this?
Yeah.
So after Joe bought one of these on the Saturday, and I saw this one but didn't because I was choosing a skein of yarn. I didn't actually end up getting a project bag, but I'd seen this one and it is so cute. This is from Buttoned Up, Pinned Down. Is it and pinned down or button up?
Button up and pin down.
And she's called Zoe, and we really loved her stuff. She was new to us maker, and this is like a quilted little bag, which is perfect for socks. It's beautiful together and incredibly well priced. I think she needs to increase her prices personally. And I bought this because it was ready. I really like the colours. There seems to have a bit of a theme at the moment with this burnt orange, but it because it was already wound. I was going to take it home on the train with me and cast on a sock on the train.
And you left it in the bag.
And I left it in the bag and didn't. So last night, this is what I wanted to knit on after we came back from Swindon. So I cast on this sock.
It's very
Halloweeny, but
But you wanted to say about her striking.
Oh yes, so it's a 5 colour repeat, and her joining of so when you dye self-striping, you do it in little pots. The joins are amazing, and for my gauge, I'm getting exactly 7 row stripes. So beautiful work, Zoe. And it does look lovely, doesn't it? So
I'm really liking it.
yeah, so it's going to be another vanilla sock for May, but probably June as well. But then I need to knit Dad's birthday socks. So amongst all the other stuff that I'm knitting. And I do have plans for a new design. But check out Jo. We linked her shop in last week's bonus episode. But Jo will link her again.
Yeah.
Because also she's given us something for the
So
giveaway.
I started a new design, but it's very it is influenced by Beth.
So you met
McDonald-Stone's.
Beth, didn't you, at Rhinebeck?
I met Beth at Rhinebeck.
I think she'd followed us before.
Yeah.
Watched the podcast or something.
Yeah,
She found
well,
us anyway.
I think maybe through Botanical Yarn, because she did a design with Sophie.
She did.
And for Right Back Weekend, I think. And I was in a shop and I didn't realise it was Beth, but I saw the lady.
Which one did you vend at?
Woolen Affair.
Yeah.
Anyway, Beth and I have decided we're going to collaborate together. And Beth has got this design
In progress.
It's in testing at the moment, called the Peak Reflections sweater. And she sent me the chart, and I am doing.
You're actually going to do 2 designs together, aren't you?
Yeah. So one my
one
idea, and one her idea. So
Like in the future.
yeah. So I got the same yarns from colour yarns from
You showed them, didn't you?
in the last week in the skeins. So these are from North Bay Fibre. Jill Zelensky. So yeah, so I have started.
You're just not messing around, but you're just tweaking it.
Well,
aren't you?
I think I'm going to need to go up a needle size for the colour work, but this is the start of the shawl. But yeah, I think it's definitely going to need to go up a needle size. Well, that's the start of the chart.
Yeah.
But I really love it.
Let me see. Yours doesn't seem as white.
No, it's not the same. Beth didn't get her fluff from Jill.
Yeah, it's not fluffy. Hers is fluffier.
Yeah.
It'd be nice in a shawl though, but you definitely need to go up. Or don't pull as much. It's difficult on one by one.
Yeah. Yeah. So
But that's exciting.
Yeah. I will be knitting some more of that and bringing that next time.
Oh, that's from Amy Parker's auntie.
Yeah. The Cocoon Tree. Where
Is
that
that
is
from?
from. No, I bought this at Ginger Twist
In Edinburgh.
before they moved into their big shop. So the colours on this are
Oh, it's beautiful. It
Beach
goes very well with the bag.
Glass, Jack Pine, and can't remember. Oh, I took it out because of the. I'm pulling it from the centre of the bar.
Like double, holding it double.
Holding it double. That is Sand Point. Yeah. So the test knit for this, I will be writing the pattern for the whole thing, but I won't have knit the whole thing before I.
A 4-stitch
No.
I-cord?
It's a 3-stitch I-cord. Before, because for stocking stitch you get that
Extra.
you get the stitch next to the I-cord
Looks
is always
loose.
a bit looser.
Yeah.
Anyway, you've lost track of mine of what I was
It's
saying
quite.
there.
It is quite plump.
Yeah,
full
so it
climb.
needs to go up. Yeah. Sorry. So I will be starting the test knit before I finish the whole shawl, but I'll draw a sketch or whatever, so you'll get an idea of what the whole thing's going to look like. And Jill has offered testers a discount on the yarn if people want to use her yarn. So I guess what we might do is put the test call out, give people a couple of weeks, so it might not start
To get there.
Yeah. Anyway, I need to work dates and stuff.
I think
out
this is
with-
the most important thing to focus on.
Yeah, I need to work dates out with Beth of when she's going to release her jumper, because we want to release
What's
them
happened
at
to
the
the
same
join of your
time.
needle?
Nothing.
Something happened to it. I don't want to break it, but
Sorry, that must just be how I hold it. Anyway, yeah, so
Apologies.
we will work all of that out, but it would be nice for some people to test in Jill's yarn. Yes.
Yeah.
But obviously, well, I paid the shipping. Jill gifted me the yarn. So the shipping in the US, if you had US testers, it's obviously less than it is to get it here. So we'll
but
just
they don't have to use that yarn.
No, they don't have to use that yarn. So if they wanted to, she would give a discount. If you wanted to try something that's
Will you look something up for me when it comes to my page?
yes.
But keep an eye out for all of those.
Yeah.
All of that.
So what
Malarkey.
oh, you're doing crochet corner now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very quickly. Can you look up the flourish wrap on crochet? While I talk about
on
while I talk about the gelato cowl. So I've been wanting to cast on a gelato cowl for quite a long time, and I bought yarn for it, blah 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 blah, and then my desire to crochet has been quite strong recently, so I've cast on what she's looking for.
free pattern with no extra tails. Well, that's YouTube.
Yeah, what were you looking at? There is a video. It's free pattern. That one. This is gelato cowl. This is my pattern, and it has a knitted rib, which I've cast on. So this is the yarn that I picked just late one night, as you do, cast on something new, and this is from your yarn.
That's not free.
Well, there is a free
is it that
version.
one?
It's that.
Oh, okay.
This is Yarnsmith's Soft Merino Sock, I think it's called. I think this might have been called Parchment or something, but I will get Jo the information to put in. And Parchment or Linen or something like that.
Yeah, I've got one of those. Which
And
I've never used yarn.
So I've cast on the ribbing about halfway, and then you cast off and you do the crochet, carry on in crochet, and I just thought that'd be something that I would really wear, that colour.
Yeah.
And well, obviously it's not crocheting yet, but it's fulfilling my desire to crochet. And then I bought these at Cumbria Wool Gathering last year to do something else. But when I looked at the pattern, it was not too complicated. It wasn't what I wanted to do, relaxing. So I had these two, which are called Blue Heaven Bliss, I think, and Coral Catastrophe. Rather random. I have got the thing somewhere. Oh, not in here.
It's all about the alliteration, isn't it?
Yes. So I am using them from the outsides in, because I don't like floppy balls.
And also, I think the darker pink will be nice with the lighter blue.
Yeah, and then the medium with the darker blue. And this is what I've done so far.
So are they made up of 2 strands and then they just...
4 strands. And then it goes 3 and 1.
Oh, very
2 and
nice
2.
fade,
Yeah. It's a bit like that. There's a company that does loads of them. You see them at quite a few yarn shows. But
see them at the summer quite a lot.
Yeah, this is plied, whereas theirs isn't plied.
Right.
It's still easy to crochet with, unplied,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know quite what's happening here, but I need to...
Right, so this is what Rachel's crocheting, the flourish of that.
So I looked on Ravelry for patterns that use Shepier's...
That's it, close up.
It's called a whirl, I don't know. Does she say what they are? And the technical difficulties. Hold on.
Shepier's Whirl.
Yeah. I could have got the labels, but I didn't, because that's the way we work around here. And yeah, so it's very clever design. So it's got these,
ideal for intermediate crocheters.
So it's got this chevron. It's going to be, obviously, as it gets bigger, it's going to look more chevron-y. Hold one end. So it goes. You have an up, an increase and a decrease. And it's really clever because you do 2 right side rows and 2 wrong side rows, so that you don't have to cut. You can do a single row of each colour without cutting the yarn every time. So I've done about.
Oh right, so you go all the way with the blue, and then all the way with the
peach, and then you go blue back, peach back.
Oh, cool.
And it's so I've done. This is the foundation.
So is it that way round? Is that the actual edge?
That's the edge, yeah, double. So you do a foundation.
Oh right, so you've got it's upside down.
My end isn't.
That's at the top.
That's the bottom of the wrap. If you're going bottom up.
Oh, I was thinking we were coming down.
No, I don't really think. I don't know. It won't make any difference.
No. But that's the edge. That's the double is the edge, and then you're starting.
And that's the right side. So I don't quite know. You get this stick that when you do the decrease on the wrong side with that colour, you get that. But anyway. So I just did that one afternoon, and obviously there's no time now to do much of this. But
I reckon you should just do 2 rows a day.
Yeah, just.
How long does it take to do 2 rows?
Not too long now. I've got into the pattern, so I could do 4 rows a day.
Yeah,
and then so that's. I may take it upstairs and do it first thing in the morning. Quite a nice thing to start off the day with.
Yeah.
And so the pattern is by Sylvia. I think she's Polish. So I would say it's Sylvia with a W, not a V, but it's pronounced
KAL.
Show them. Joe will link the pattern in there. Show notes. And I've bought the pattern because I think that designers, a lot of crochet designers do free patterns on a website, but they have lots of adverts and it's all over the place a bit. But there is a video.
At the hairdressers yesterday, I was chatting to an old lady, and I mean old, 90-something, and she's often there when I'm there because I think she goes every couple of weeks to have her whatever she has done, shampoo and set. And she's always really interested in my knitting. And she said, "Oh, I used to knit all the time, but I can't do it these days. My hands just won't do it." And I said, "Oh, do you crochet? Because that's a bit of a simpler motion with your hands." "Oh no, I never got into crochet. My mum crocheted," she said, "but I never got into it." And I said, "I'm the same. No, because I can knit so fast. I don't.
You
I
can
want
crochet
to.
fast.
I know, but I want
Have
it's
to
the
learn a
speed.
new
I've
thing.
got to learn a new thing."
I think I wanted to do things that you can only do in crochet, and
I want to be able to crochet one of those puff flowered granny squares.
we could teach you how to just do
So
that.
that was my aim when I was in Tenerife, was to do that, and I never got round to it. I took the crochet hook and the yarn and everything with me.
Yeah, so Crochet Corner, that's the beginning of it.
So the day that Joe brings something to Crochet Corner is the day that we'll all
our party.
yeah,
Wow. Yes.
we'll like pass out
So
from amazement.
what are we going to do now then?
Giftaway.
Oh, that's all. That's in my. Sorry, just show my Hohi Cubio bag in yellow suede. And here is something. Oh, the labels. In here is something you gave me. Oh, what kind of stone is it?
Just an agate, I think.
It's an agate heart, which I carry in my yellow bag. Yeah, so it is. This is Shepley's Will, and there's a lot of yarn actually. 1,000 meters, Blue Heaven Bliss, and Coral Catastrophe. I was right. So if you fancy those, there's a crochet. The shrug that I crochet is in one of those. Are you getting everything out of the I'm not sure what's
bag.
what's in here. I think is oh no, mine. Let me just show you. Let me show my more. Are we going in order? What are we doing?
I was going to do the giftaway so that if
Okay.
people didn't want to watch the
Oh yeah,
acquisitions, they could still join in. So over the couple of days at Big Flock, we got a few things for you guys. In fact, we were gifted the main things, and then we've thrown a few things in.
Where's the sheep?
Oh, you didn't give me the sheet. So butternut handmade, lovely
I don't think I
cheddar.
brought it in. Shall I go and get it?
Yeah. Why would it not be in the
Oh, it was on the side.
Oh, right, okay. Lovely conchetta from Butternut Handmade. She has a shop on Etsy. She gave us this lovely little pouch, Notions pouch, which she hand printed the fabric with a block print. Really special, this lovely green. Oh, I've just noticed the dragonflies. They're really gorgeous. And she gave us this little set of lavender bags where she's block printed a little flower onto each of them. And you're very lucky that these are still here because I wanted them. But I'm just going to buy some the next time she has some in her shop. They're gorgeous. And we all know how handy lavender bags are. So that little bag's going to smell gorgeous, and then that's got this faded kind of tweed inside, cotton canvas. And then the lovely Zoe at Buttoned Up and Pinned Down gave us this little sock set,
which was beautiful.
Which is called Air of Mystery.
And that's enough to knit a pair of socks.
A pair of
Well,
socks.
unless you've got massive feet.
Yeah.
You might have to do a smaller leg if you've got big feet. But
Yeah.
50 grams of sort of striping, 50 grams. I usually split it into 25 grams, and just doing an afterthought heel.
So that's called Air of Mystery, and that goes really nicely with that little bag.
Yeah.
And then we had this little sheep brooch from Lindsay Walters Jewellery.
Yeah, she was stormed, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Everyone
I've got
loves her
something
stuff.
from hers to show.
I've got a bird from YYF, I think she was at.
Yeah, I bought a bird and a thistle from there. So that's going in the gift away, and then we're throwing in a Twinset and Purl bag charm and a Twinset and Purl progress keeper. Not many people have both of these. And then a pair of stitch stoppers. So all of that will go into the little bag.
You kept safe.
And what have people got to say?
I don't know.
We should have thought about this before.
We should have.
We always do this, don't we?
Yeah. I don't know, like, what's your favourite summer flower? Something like that. Because of the...
Yeah.
This reminds me actually of at my horrible. They had to build these.
You're horrible.
What's that? At my estate.
Your estate.
Sorry. They are horrible. They started off being really horrible. That's why I think. Since I started thinking about it, I thought, shiver. So there's a main road up the estate, and it had these grass verges, and within months of us all moving in, the travelling family would be on our verges, just with their caravans, their horses, their they leave a sofa behind and a bed, and mattress always gets left behind. So they built these ramparts and they were just had grass on them, and they just looked really ugly. So they planted wildflowers up and down. So now it's beautiful. There's like poppies and some blue, and cow parsley and stuff. It looks really lovely. But it reminds me of that. So now it's lovely. They've turned something horrible into.
So say the word flower and tell us which is your favourite flower in the summer.
Yeah.
And then we will put you into the drawer to get that. We'll pick
Lovely random pick in the next episode. So I think we went back to her first, didn't we?
Yeah.
You already shown that.
What?
You've already shown that.
Yeah, but not in this game.
So I went to the bead. Do you remember I went to my class and made a keychain.
Yeah.
Which is not in here, I'm afraid, to show you. Again, if you haven't, go back and watch the last episode. And I went to look at the stand of the lady who taught the class, and they're called moon beads, and this is their flyer. So they're specialists in Japanese and Czech beads. It wasn't that big a stand, but they had so much stuff, and that's their info. And they teach classes. They also have kits, and they have all sorts of things. And they've got really interesting shaped. They've got like triangle beads and things like that. But I wanted to. I think I'm gonna go and do the bracelet class in Newbury in September. I'm not 100% sure yet. Need to work out when it is and stuff. You have to let her know if you're interested in that. If you live nearby, you have to let her know by beginning of August, I think it is. But we were talking about me being a knitter and designing socks, and they want a beaded sock pattern. So I bought these size 6 seeded beads, which have got they've got gold inside rather than, so they're transparent with. So I bought those, and I bought a 0.75mm crochet hook to put the bead on the thing and pull the yarn through and then knit it. So I'm going to have a go at designing the beaded sock. So I've got an idea for a bed sock with kind of like a loungy kind of sock that's got with yarn from Zakami.
So would that actually be on the top or be
yeah.
on the front?
Oh no, it'd be just down the top. I mean, you could put it down. You could do it down the front, down the top. I mean, down the top of the foot. If you weren't going to put them into anything, I'm not sure they actually would. If you had a shoe on, it might. Yeah. But a slipper would be okay. But that's all to be thought about. But yeah, so I got those and the crochet hook, and I'm going to be using some Zakami it's twisted, so quite highly twisted.
They don't put any nylon in,
but they've got no nylon. No, I think it might be Corriedale. And it's called milk tea. Not milk tea. That's loop. That's loom. But it's like that. It's like a very pale, kind of almost like that kind of colour, really. So I thought I'd have a go with that, and it might be something that we can do with two companies and me. And then we kind of got not split up, but we got to we recorded in the morning of the second day. Yeah. And then we went and met Ruth and Maggie at the hotel reception, because Caroline had gone too early to do a class. We were a little bit later, and we kind of all arrived in the car park at similar times. And then we met Lizzie. So we decided to get a coffee and stayed with Lizzie, and they went in because you had to get your bags checked and everything because of the security, and we kind of then didn't. We bumped into yeah. So it was, and I was chatting to the lady for a long time.
Yeah.
And to Zoe from Buttoned Up and Pinned Down. So that's when I bought the bag and the thing that I've already shown, and then you chose something. She gave us the.
You bought another skein of this as well.
Did I?
Yeah.
Where's that?
You got a full skein.
Yeah, the time before.
No,
I haven't got it here.
I'm sure you bought a full skein.
Well, I might have, but I don't have it.
Oh.
I did. I bought the ball
Oh yes.
that I talked about.
Yeah,
already.
we looked at a skein, didn't we? And then
but
you chose the ball.
I chose the ball to knit on the way home, and
I bought this colourway, which is called Little Fir Tree.
That's gorgeous. There's so many colours in it. I think. How many stripes do you think?
Dark green, lime, pink,
Paler pink,
and grey.
and that might be just like a join bit. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
And you're going to knit socks.
I'm going to knit socks with that. But on episode 20, I we'd done a January challenge, which was me finishing. So this was like it was our podiversary, our first podiversary, and my challenge was to finish all my sock pairs.
Because you remember the first ever episode, you were knitting Christmas at Bridgerton.
Yeah. So I still didn't finish it then. For the end of the sock challenge, I'd knit two, and I'd finish an Anthony and knit another Anthony.
At the end of the sock. The end of the sock challenge.
I'd finished a pair of vanilla, and I'd finished the calico quilt.
Right.
And I had just cast on the second Christmas at Bridgerton sock.
When did you finish those?
I think
last year.
Yeah. Anyway, but in that episode, I also picked out. I showed 2 or 3 yarns which were going to be socks.
Right.
And I'm like, liar, liar! You didn't knit socks out of that. So the intention is socks, but who knows?
and if they'll ever get knit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. So then we went into room B. And you were talking to Maggie bought a bag from Little Grey Girl. Was that the day before?
No, that was that day.
And I don't
know.
I'd got this bag.
We didn't spend very much time in the.
I've got
that room the day before.
I've got this bag from Elmwood Crafts.
Yeah.
But Emma wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then the next day Emma was there, and I went up and said, we bought some of your bags yesterday. And she said, I know. And the person who was here, I didn't even know the person knew who we were. And then I saw that they had the smaller one in the same pattern. And I was like, oh, if I'd known you had smaller ones, I'd have got the smaller one because I knit socks, all the time. And she said, oh, just have it. And I was like, what? She said, no, have it as a gift. She was high on, she did such a good show that she was giddy. She said, I'm giddy with it all. Have the bag. So, of course, I said yes. So now I have 2 the same. She seems a bit greedy, but they're beautiful. Absolutely stunning bags. Cool.
I went to Lily Put White again. I was with Lizzie looking for these. We could have looked for ages.
But also, you bought some the day before, and paid for. And I said, why didn't you?
Yeah. So then Twinset and Purl paid for these. But I think I'm going to undo the bottom and put them onto
yeah.
lobster clasps.
Yeah, because you can do the cinch bit easily. Can't
Yeah.
you? What are they called? Brads? No, not brads.
They're called crimps.
Crimps. Oh, they're beautiful. I don't know if you can see the little tiny stones. Yeah, they're like, what would you say?
They're almost got
Faceted with like gold.
Yeah, they almost got like a.
I remember Granny wearing glasses like Polly wearing beads. Like that.
They're like check glass.
Yeah, those make nice earrings. Those two.
Yeah. I also like those green ones.
Yeah. Oh, they are. They're lovely.
Anyway, So, but they're all light enough
Oh yeah, they're
to have as a progress keeper.
They are.
So I love those.
And then you could also put a little ring just inside and with the lobster clasp and maybe cinch in. Put another thing on there.
Put the lobster clasp through there. And
no, don't. You won't undo it if you put a ring on. Put a little tiny ring with a lobster clasp on it.
Oh, then, like a open ring.
Yeah, and then cinch them in. Save you undoing it.
I think undoing it might be easier.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you
were up there.
Yeah.
Talking to Ethel and
Ethel and the lady from Ethel and Joan, who I think is called Louise.
I made Bex take it. Bex take it all.
We were having a really funny conversation. So the lady from Ethel and Joan, who does beads and bags and stitch, her bags are amazing. I didn't buy anything from her.
I'm going to go on her website.
Yeah.
Buttons she does.
Yeah, she she was saying the day before it was so busy that she'd hardly had time to have a drink and it was really warm, and at one point she was chatting to a man with very short turquoise shorts on, and she thought she was hallucinating.
She might have hallucinated.
And she, at dinner that evening, she was saying, did anybody else see him? Because
nobody was making a comment.
Nobody was kind of like reacting to these short shorts. She said, everybody was like, yeah, we saw him, but she honestly thought that at one point she was hallucinating.
A man with short shorts.
Yeah.
Turquoise.
Yeah. So we were chatting about that. Anyway, she's next to Lindsay Walters, and I really love this Frida Kahlo beautiful brooch. So I don't think I'm going to be wearing it as a brooch. It's going to go on a project bag, but it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And all the work that's gone into that. Look at the earrings.
Absolutely amazing she is.
Yeah.
And the cheek.
Yeah,
so cute.
The lips have got embroidery, and the eyebrows are just Frida Kahlo, aren't they? So yeah, I love it. Lindsay, you are a very talented lady.
But while you're doing that, I was looking at Bird Street for my yarn from my
I thought you did that
Maureen.
while I was in my class.
What else did I get from them? Because I didn't go back in there. Or did we go afterwards? I don't know. I thought I went in A again. I didn't go.
Right. I could have sworn
I
you
bought
were doing that.
I bought this while you were in your class.
Oh right, okay.
Because we did stop and have lunch for a while.
Yeah.
But anyway, it doesn't really matter,
No, it
does it?
doesn't.
Because that's when I
Yeah.
So I chose this for my Maureen. I don't think green is my favourite colour, but I find myself knitting with it. And then I think, oh, green again. But this is called
Joe and Away.
And Away. Joe wanged them for me. I think, is it from Up?
That's what I don't know.
No. There was something about a soiree in the same, and Glass House is in the same, in the green.
We need to ask Claire.
Yeah. But they're beautiful, aren't they? So,
I think that's going to make a beautiful Maureen.
yeah. So I'm going to cast on. And it's going to live in here till it's a big girl, and it's going to go in there. So
I don't know, I think it might be in there all the time.
Right, If it was you, it would, but
yeah.
so.
Way and away.
And then Claire had given Jo some of this on the Saturday, so she gave me those on the Sunday. Fawn and Latte in baby alpaca silk cashmere. This is the natural colours, I think. So
Latte's dyed.
This is going to be a Simon, 100%. This is going to be a Simon for the autumn. And
we should have a Simon along.
Yeah, so I think these are
the end of August.
Add gifted.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say I think Bristol Fairy was quite successful for them, which is what you need and what we wanted to do. And yes, we love them.
Mm.
We love them. We love Claire and John, and the show was just amazing. They worked so hard,
and all their family were there.
Yeah. And nearly every vendor who we know well that we talk to said it's not like that people check on you all the time. Often, if you need the loo, if you're on, because a lot of people vend on their own, and it's quite difficult.
Yeah.
But people are helpful, kind of around you. But yeah, it's hard work, and in the heat it was so warm for a not warm weekend.
Yeah.
But it was lovely.
I
think we realised they put the
heating on. Yeah.
Yes. So that is that from. You didn't get anything from Bear Street,
Not the next
Sunday.
day, no.
When did I buy that? Was that the first day?
No.
Okay. Please not myself.
Yeah.
That was Mark's treat to me. Right. Then
I went to my class. So
No,
I did.
This was before, wasn't it?
No, I don't know. I thought that was like near
What
the
time
end
did
of
your
the
class
day.
finish?
3:30.
Well, we didn't. You went back and bought that afterwards.
Yeah.
This was before the class.
Okay then, fine.
Because everything was shutting up. We were saying goodbye to everybody. Go for it.
So I went and had another route in Layla's bargain bucket. I don't know why I was over there talking to her again.
Yeah,
Anyway, these two lovelies were in there, and they just had to come home with me.
You were picking them for me and things for me, and then you didn't pick this, which is me in a skein. Whoops.
I think that I might have to knit an eyelet drop in that.
Yeah.
I've got
Some
the
mohair.
pink soda mohair.
Oh, that would be amazing. I was thinking this might be some kind of cowl. Maureen.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Cowl.
Yeah. A Maureen Carol cowl. Our mum's middle name was Carol. She was born on Christmas Eve. And her name was always going to be Maureen because our granny and granddad were Morris and Kathleen, so they had half of his name and half of her
They
name.
decided that the day they met.
Yeah.
They were going to call that's what they called their kids
Yeah.
if they got together.
Yeah. And then she was
Right,
born
they
on
had
Christmas Eve.
Carol singers singing.
Yeah. So we love Layla's.
So they've not got names, I don't think.
Mine is a flamingo
Is it?
one, but it was a different back, like the end of the batch.
I have to say that she doesn't dye a lot of blue,
No.
but that's beautiful.
This reminds me of like an orchid though, with the black. No, maybe not an orchid. Like those flowers in Tenerife.
The
Are they gardenias
No, not
or
gardenias.
camellias or something?
Yeah. With the stain.
Yeah. Just gorgeous.
And I bought this from Pixie. I'm sure we talked about this. Away with the Fairies. Maybe it was to people we were sat with. So this was going to be my 21-inch square, mohair square, and it's lace weight. It's called Sparkle Slub. silk, alpaca, merino and sequins. And it's got these tiny, you see them?
Yeah.
It's got like a glitter thread. Yeah, there's some. And a sparkle.
And it's like a rainbow.
Yeah. So, I love this bit. And it's like a muted, isn't it? Muted rainbow. So I'm going to, oh, it's really lovely when they catch the light.
You're going to knit one then? Knit another square?
I don't know if it's going to be another square. I'm not sure. I want something that's really, I'd wear all the time. So.
I think you'd be surprised how much you'd wear one. Just
but we'll see when I finish knitting one. Because I've got 2 other mohairs to do.
Yeah.
So this might be like a Christmas, just a...
I think it would also be nice with a cream or a pink. In a winter at Ironbridge.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I should find that yarn that we saw in episode 20 from Little Grey Curls.
Yes. You should.
Perfect. Right, and then I went to make you out.
I went to my class, which was the how to photograph your knits with John. It was really interesting. In his PowerPoint presentation, there were lots of pictures of me.
He was also losing his voice, wasn't he?
There were pictures of lots of people, but there were several pictures of me where he's taken over the years at Little Flock, and the photo shoot that we did for Rosie and Bex. So yeah, he was using the principles in the photos to show people, and it was really interesting. Lots of tips for how to just use your phone, and then free software to do editing and things. So yeah, really interesting. It wasn't very long. It was like an hour and a half.
But you took some photos.
Took some photos
because somebody sent one to us.
Yeah.
At Twinset. Well, I didn't actually look at it.
And I applied some of the principles when I took the picture for that went onto the Maureen test knit.
That was just daylight.
Yeah. On the floor of my bedroom. We need to get some backdrops.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. The cream carpet in my bedroom was good enough for that. But yeah, it was really interesting, and some things I knew already, but lots and lots of things I didn't know. So looking forward to putting some of that into practice.
Did he give you a handout?
Claire sent it the other day.
So whilst Jo was doing that, I was sitting and chatting, not really knitting. Actually, I think you'd taken my knitting with you in your bag to the show.
Did I take my bag?
I don't know. Maybe I left it in the car. Did you take stuff back to the car? No. Something happened. I didn't have my knitting, so I was just sitting and chatting to people. But then I went and did a bit more shopping, and I went to Mamie Florrie and chose my yarn for Big Iris, which is Whaley Bridge Post Office on her alpaca silk cashmere. So this is going to be put away until Jo does the pattern, and it's gorgeous. You might be winding it for me, so we'll decide that when things happen.
Yeah,
that'd be nice though, wouldn't it? And I also got. First of all, I saw this on the Saturday, which is my favourite colourway, Sunset.
Did you hide it?
I did. At Santana Beach, there was one, and I hid it behind like a red and blacky colour, and nobody saw it. So I got it on Sunday, and Saturday it was morbid, yeah. So we couldn't have really hung around and we chatted to her, but Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. So I also picked this one, Cairngorm Plateau, because I loved it when you did your Joanna. So this is going to be the summer mohair square, and this is going to be the winter one. So can you wind that for me before in 2 weeks? Cheers, babe. And then as I was paying, I saw these. I just wanted them, simply wanted them.
I think you've got a bit of a theme.
Yeah, so I bought sort of
They'd be nice knit with that, that mohair. This.
Yeah, I think I need another 2 sets of paillettes.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Have you 4 rows?
No, I think it would spoil. They're actually quite heavy.
Oh, right.
The yarn's heavier than the Cosmos stuff. But I was thinking,
that'd be a lot of sparkle.
yeah, it needs to be something special. If anything, this is peacock blue, I think, for Peacock Muse. Might do some Christmassy bauble things and have that.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. So that is it for my shopping.
And I snuck in at the last minute and bought my speckled egg. So I got 3. I got these 2 skeins.
I've got so many of these. I'm going to give this to the giveaway
Oh, right, okay.
and put everything together in it.
Yeah. So I've got 2 more skeins of speckled egg to go for my
That'd be easy to
wildflowers. But it did come down to what have they got with 3 skeins left. But I do love this colour. I think this one has got slightly more pink. So we're going to do that skein first and then go into that one if we absolutely have to.
Pink at the bottom of that one.
Yeah, it's a bit
Lighter pink.
Yeah, so that's the plan, is to go, you never know when you open a skein up what
Yeah.
it's going to be hiding inside. But yeah, that one first, then that one. And yeah, that was everything. So I
I've
have
got a
one
few
more
other
thing.
little-
Shall I just talk about this?
Yeah.
So
I've got some crimping.
there's one of our followers called Yona from New York.
Fan, I would say.
Hi Yona. We met up at Rhinebeck. She gave me a lot of
She's been. She always joins our
Zooms.
Zooms. She loves them, so she wants us to do another one.
Yeah.
So
And we'd been chatting prior to my trip to New York. She'd been giving me some places to go and visit and restaurants to go to and things like that.
Yeah.
And then we met up the first day of Rhinebeck when I was there by myself. She paid for me to get in. And we had a lovely, lovely time together. She was there with lots of her friends though, so I didn't want to hog her time either. But it was lovely to meet her, and we've been chatting on WhatsApp occasionally. Anyway, she messaged me and she said, "I've seen the Trader Joe bags. Would you like one?"
Were you talking about them at Rhinebeck?
No, can't remember.
I'm
But
sure
anyway,
she said.
well, maybe we did. I don't know. I can't remember. There's lots of things.
Apparently they're really trendy in the UK.
Yeah, and you there isn't Trader Joe's in the UK.
No.
So anyway, she was at a yarn show where
Yarn-centric.
Sophie was.
Yeah.
So she gave this to Sophie to post to me.
I didn't bring my thing in. My DPN thing.
Oh right. So it's lovely though, isn't it? Purple with the yellow. It's a trick or treat one. So she's obviously had it since
Rhinebeck.
just after
Yeah.
Rhinebeck. And I was saying to Rach, I've got purple and yellow yarn to knit a Simon, so I'll have to keep it in that bag. But I am also thinking that I might
What's the
count.
purple? Is it knitting for olive?
It's on a cone. It's cashmere on a
Oh,
cone. But it would go good. It would go well in there.
Yeah.
But also that I'm thinking I might carry my stuff to. If they're trendy in the UK, I might have to carry my
Lunch to work.
lunch to work in it.
Yeah, definitely. You can get your phone.
Yeah, planning on. Well, I'd obviously have to take another bag so I could carry a laptop around, but I am planning on taking more salads and things into work, so bigger.
Yeah. You could just put your knitting in it
Yeah.
as well as your lunch.
Yeah. But so thank you very much, Yana. I love it.
And then so Sophie mailed it to us.
Yeah,
And
she gave us a.
Yana bought me a very. It's a DPN thing but it's like it looks like it's something to do with cycling. In my head, it looks like a bungee cord, but
well, it is bungee cord.
It did work. It does work. Thank you, Yana. I did try it out, but I only use DPNs for my heel flap and toes, so we'll see.
So did you get one of those?
I did, yeah.
So Sophie sent us a little type of yarn stitch marker.
And she also sent 2 skeins of yarn, which I claimed because they A, are Bridgerton, and B, aren't really Jo's.
If anything, I would have this one.
Right, okay. Well, you
can always knit me a pair of socks.
You can't have it, I'm afraid.
Okay.
So that's Sophie's,
I thought they were the same.
Sophie's silver dress. And this is Francesca Sterling.
I obviously didn't look closely enough.
No, they're different colours.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So they're going to be socks. And what were Sophie socks like? Remember?
Who were the Sophie socks?
I did for Bridgerton. Can you remember what they look like?
No.
I can't remember. Remember the Benedict and Sophie? And Benedict Falls in Love. They'd be not quite nice as that. I really enjoyed knitting those. What the Sophie ones like?
I don't really have a look on.
Yeah. And then we just find those, because we have been talking for quite a long time. I shall speed this up. I was knitting with my Panola pink socks. I knitted with the Yarn Artists Taylor Swift.
Lady Sophie?
Yeah. Life of a Showgirl socks. Yarn. Oh, they'd be nice, wouldn't they, in that? That pattern knits itself. So I pre-ordered the Taylor Swift debut colourway, and that arrived I got it on Sparkle. And I also bought the minis. So they are just superwash merino nylon Sparkle. And I think they're going to be probably heels and toes, but they might be, that could be a John, couldn't it?
I don't think it's contrasty
enough. It might be when it's wound up, because if you looked at the Panola pink socks.
Yeah.
Or use those to do an between olive and pine.
Yeah.
With some beige or something. Non-sparkle.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, so those are very off the cover of the album. I think it's in the hope that she's going to release the Taylor's version of Taylor Swift's version soon, but yeah.
She doesn't have to do that, does she? Because she's got them all.
She doesn't, but she's re-recorded them all. So she said she will do it in the Vault songs. But you know, she's getting married. She's focusing on other stuff. Although I wouldn't put it past her.
People think that she's going to because she wore a pair of earrings with the 13 stones in. So that's the 13th album hinting at.
Yeah. All sorts of Easter eggs out there that may or may not be a proper Easter egg or whatever. But yeah, so that's the last acquisition. That arrived yesterday. Both of them arrived yesterday, actually.
So, what have we got to recap
before we go on the Pier 62? Pier 62 KAL already started, but join us. We will be posting on Instagram.
I won't be knitting.
I'm going to cast on, so I'll be posting on it. I'll try and post on Instagram.
You're going to be doing it. I'm not, because I've got too many other things to get going with.
I've got quite a lot of things to be doing as well.
Yeah, but mine are all time dependent.
When's the deadline? When's the deadline? Did you say
for what?
Pier 62.
31st of July.
Right. So obviously the test knit ends before then.
Yes,
That's
but
what
there will be more test knits starting.
Yeah, but for me, I'm not
Yeah.
doing all the test knits.
No, you're not doing all the test knits.
I do like the Fiona though.
Yeah. So we've got. You need to find the yarn for Fiona.
Yeah, our purple, our knitter one. Yes. Stop rambling.
So the
Pier
KAL,
62.
the wildflowers. If you want to join us,
Yeah.
just as a knit.
Gaia's coming out next weekend.
Gaia's coming out next weekend. The ebook will be there. The next show we're going to is the summer wool show in July.
Because Jo can't make the southern. I'll be going to the
and we've
southern on my
decided we
own.
don't. It's too. Cumbria's too far.
Yeah.
Although we did love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we thought about going for the day, didn't we? But
Yeah.
probably not.
We're going to be back in 3 weeks' time because
I would go stay for 2 nights, but not go the second day. Just drive home.
that's what I suggested and you poo-pooed.
Oh. And then drive up the day before,
Yeah.
hoping that there's less traffic.
Anyway, we don't talk about that anyway.
Okay. Deliberations,
Yeah.
rather.
So we're getting together in 3 weeks' time, mostly because my husband's going away,
Yeah.
and if we meet in 2 weeks' time, I then won't see him for 3 weekends.
So it's better to.
So we're kind of
and it's the summertime, isn't it, as well? So, what were you going to say?
Giftaway.
Giftaway. Yeah, I was going to say, comment below.
Yeah.
Mention your
Mention the
favourite
word
flower. Also, tell me if you're happy that Crochet Corner's coming back. Because, I'd like to know that. I think my hair's falling out of its thing. Oh my goodness, my stomach.
Well, it is 2 minutes to 1.
Right, so perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great. Hope you've enjoyed. Was a little bit
Yeah,
all
people
over
like
the
the
place.
rambly ones.
And we will see you soon. We could potentially do a Zoom in the 3 weeks that we were away.
Yeah. We'll put something on Instagram.
If we're going to do a Zoom. Yeah, because we all missed each other.
Yeah.
We talk every day, but blah blah blah. Yeah, so keep an eye out on Instagram for the progress of things. I know, go away. I haven't been in the sun since before 2016. Yeah, so and then the myeloma socks.
I quite like having a tan though because it
Yeah.
merges in with my burn scar.
The myeloma socks will be coming out for the next episode, I think. And then and hopefully we'll have the bags by then. And then it'll be Myeloma Awareness Week.
Yeah.
My 10th anniversary. Oh,
When's your big scan?
big scans on Bank Holiday Monday. A whole body scan I've got. So that's an hour of sleep in an MRI scan.
On the hottest day of the year.
Yeah. My happy place.
Is it cool in there?
Yeah, it's cold.
Oh,
You
right.
put a blanket on you, go to sleep, put earplugs in. It's still loud, even with the earplugs. But for me, I don't know about anybody else, but I hear the banging, I hear rhythm, and in the end it's words. So it could be choo-choo train, choo-choo train, fish and chips. I don't want fish and chips. Things like that, rhythmic.
Yeah.
And then it changes and goes.
I've never had one.
I can't even remember how many I've had. But and I've got a bone marrow biopsy before the next episode, so we'll record the next episode. So keep me in your thoughts. And
But everything would take me for driving your car this afternoon.
Yeah, if you want to. Everything is going okay. So we hope that there's no surprises for us. But I have the hemoglobin of a normal person.
Yay!
So that's good to celebrate. Right. Let's stop.
And you haven't had an infection for a few weeks,
No.
so that's good. Everything's going well.
I know, I managed to not get anything. I wore a mask the whole of the big flock.
Yeah.
Didn't wear a mask yesterday in Swindon.
I did think that, actually.
We shall.
But you
shall
didn't
wait
go
and
that close to anybody.
No, it was quite empty, really.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Thank you, lovely,
For listening to us.
lovely
If
viewers.
you made it to the end,
Yeah.
we've probably totally bored you by now. So we will go and have some lunch.
Yep.
And see you soon.
Rachel's going to take me for a drive in the car, and then we'll do some knitting.
And then, yeah, and so until we see you again, happy knitting.
Yeah.
And enjoy the summer.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, if you want to. And
whatever else
yeah,
you want to do.
we'll see you
See you in a few
next
weeks.
one. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.